Hello my lovely ravens and welcome back to another video. Yes, I'm playing around with my longer 3D printer again. I wanted to create another project and wanted to show you how I can integrate this 3D technology into my miniatures. Here you can see I am printing off a 3D dragon. It is printed in place and fully articulated, so it's a really fun toy as well. And I printed this at 70%, so not full size, but I think it's big enough for my project. I did add a little support, so that is what I'm taking off here right now. And this particular design is available on a shop in Etsy. I supported a small creator and you can find the link in the description box below if you want to get your own. After cleaning up the dragon, I have mounted it on some popsicle sticks to be able to paint it so it doesn't move around all the time. I just used some double-sided tape, which did the trick to keep it in place. I am starting off with a very dark purple. And what I want to create today is a snowy, wintry scene, kind of tying into the December month in most of the countries around the world. In Australia, it is very hot right now because we are headed to summer, or actually from the 1st of December, it is summer. So I wanted to create this dragon in a wintry scene and making this a snowy sort of dragon. This is also a little nod to the 2024 year. In 2024, the Chinese New Year is the year of the dragon. Because I printed this dragon with a matte filament, I was able to paint straight on top of it, and I don't need to use a primer. I went in with another turquoise blue to add some highlights to the dragon and also to the face, like I'm doing here right now. I picked this pattern because I thought this dragon was absolutely adorable. Here I'm going in with a white for the eyes, and I paint the irises of the eyes off camera because I needed to make sure that they were in the right position. And then with this dragonfly glaze and some snow, fake snow, I'm going in over the tops at the ends to make it look like a snowy dragon. The dragon took about 9.5 hours to print, which when you think about it, it's long, but it's also not, because it is a fully articulate dragon and it's pretty large. And then off camera, I also printed these gems or crystals and this giant crystal cluster, and I'm going to put lights underneath so the dragon lives in kind of a crystal cave. The underneath of the small crystals I'm going to color in with Sharpies, and this will give the glow of whatever I color it in with, and I can just use white lights. Then I'm going to create the cave, and the cave is just tin foil with some masking tape over the top. And before I attach it to the wooden board, I'm going to make a hole, which I have made here, and put the lights through so I can put the battery pack underneath. And this is how the lights will sit on the inside. Before I attach the lights on the inside of the cave, I'm just poking a little hole with an X-Acto knife and let the light sink in so the crystal can sit on top. I then go in with some hot glue and attach the lights. The crystals I attach with hot glue as well, after of course coloring them with the Sharpies underneath, and just place them on top of the lights. Here I have a water and PVA glue mixture. It is a 50-50 mixture, and I'm going to apply that all over the cave and also in between the crystals. And with that I'm going to apply tissue paper, or in this case kitchen towel. This will give a nice rocky texture. I've also done that around the crystal where the large crystal is going to sit, raised it a little bit and make it look like a cave texture. I've painted it all grey, and then with a beige I'm going in with a dry brush and dry brush on top of it so all the texture comes out. To give it a bit more of a magical feel, I'm going in with the colors that I gave to the crystals as well, which is a teal, a pink and a purple. And because I painted that in that white beige color first, it shows up a lot more than if I would just do that on top of the grey. Then with this very cheap artificial snow that you can just buy at Kmart here in Australia, it was for Christmas anyway, so it was available. I just added some PVA glue to this and applied it with a popsicle stick. Quite thick, so it would actually sit on top, and let that dry. Excuse my phone being in the screen, that was not my intention, but you know, when you have a long project you work on, this is what sometimes happens. I'm going in with stickles, and this is just a glittery glue that I'm applying all over the crystal and all over the snow as well, and is also attached to the dragon. Let's have a look at the final result. First, I want to thank the people from Longer for sending me this machine. It has been truly amazing. I have not had any faulty prints whatsoever, and I'm really happy that it's so quiet. I will leave everything in the description box below if you want to find or buy your own materials. I absolutely love how this little dragon and his cave turned out, and perhaps you can make your own as well. All my social media can be found in the description box below, and if you're new here, welcome. Don't forget to hit that subscribe and bell notification button so you don't miss out on any future videos, and of course become part of the Raven family. Thanks so much for watching, stay safe, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye!